Hey everybody, how you doing? I wanted to do a quick video, right quick, on something that's been on my heart. I made a post on Facebook. I think it was yesterday or a few days ago. I think I took it off of my Confessions of a Christian Wife Facebook page and put it on my regular page. The post was about men, um, men who can't really afford the lavish lifestyle that other men have, but they treat their women like queens. This is That's probably the most grateful and blessed man to have as a husband. Give you a little background about my husband and I. When we first got married, I was working, he was working. We both had a great income. Um, so we before we got married, we bought us a house. He had his car after we got married. I think a week after I came from my honeymoon, I got my car. And we were both working, and that's before I found out I was pregnant. Now, after I found out I was pregnant, I got sick, and so I had to resign from my bank job, which I loved. So after a while, going from two incomes to one income, it got hard, it got rough. We started having financial issues. We had issues in our communication. And keep in mind, I was sick throughout my whole pregnancy. But even after my pregnancy, I think for 2 years, we really, really struggled. When I say struggle, I mean at least all our bills were paid, and I can thank God that our bills were paid. We had groceries, but we did not have the money to go out and do things. I mean, it's like after groceries paid, after bills are paid, groceries are bought, we had like literally probably $100 or less in our account, and that's like over the next 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So that's where we were. But you know what though, I'm gonna give my husband props because my husband would still cook for me. He would help me clean, even though we had our ups and downs. I mean, that man, he loved me. You know what I mean? He treated me like a queen. He wanted more for me, and I wanted more for my husband. But I think it was more of a struggle for him because he was the provider. He was the only one bringing in the income, and that was rough on him. And trust me, I was still in school. I wasn't just at home watching our child. We couldn't afford daycare. I was still in school. I wasn't really, being lazy, taking advantage of him. You know what I mean? But I did go out looking for jobs. Never got, had interviews, didn't get the job. Okay, so I said, you know what, Lord, I'm just gonna do my role in the household. And me and my husband, we talked about it. We came to agreement. We agreed that I would just go to school. Okay, but I'm grateful for that man because even to this day, we're in our almost our fourth year of marriage, and I still stay home. I still take care of my child, and I still go to school full time. And I stay busy. My time is not idle. You know what I mean? Filling with church. We're doing Bible studies now. My child, when he comes from daycare, take care of him. I'm going to school full time. It's a lot of work, working out, and just keeping myself busy, and motivating my husband and pushing him forward. So that's what I do. Now, I've learned this over the years, and I've seen stuff like this over the years where women will get a good man, right? This man may not have the most money. He may not have the best car. He may not even be the most attractive. This man is smart though. He works at his job and he works hard. He loves his wife. He will cook and he will clean. He will pick up the slack where she is lacking. Okay? And this woman would still think you could do more. She would still think that guy over there is better than you because he has more money. But what you may not know about that guy over there is that he beats women. That guy over there may be a child molester. That guy over there may be a rapist. That guy over there may not even respect women, but because some women have money, see money signs in their eyes when they look at men, or they see materials or a nice car, they're only seeing the exterior and not the interior. See, that husband that you have, he's showing you who he is on the inside. He's showing you he can be faithful. He's showing you he can be a good man. He is showing you that he is a godly man, but for some reason that is not enough for women. And I'm trying to understand why. I don't know why. Am I a perfect wife? No, I am. I have made mistakes in my marriage. Trust me, I have. But one thing that I can say is that I am grateful for the man that God has given me. Another quick story. Me and my husband, we're both short. We are both short. My husband's like 2 or 3 inches taller than me. Okay, But that man is so great and mighty in my eyes. Height is nothing to me, okay? Because I think if he was taller, would that change him? Will he be a different man than he is today? And I think no. I think no. I have dated a tall guy who was awful. Okay, I'll put it like that. Never again. Now I've dated another tall guy who he was a nice guy, nice looking guy. Didn't work out. You know what I mean? But it's not about the exterior. It's all about the interior. Okay, women. Let me tell you this. And I put this on my post too. I said if that man cooks a dinner better than a restaurant, you need to dine in with that man like you're at a restaurant and like it's the best date in the world. I have also said on that post, if that man makes love to you and has you on cloud nine, feels like you're on cloud nine for days at a time, cherish that man. If that man stretches his last penny for you to be able to go out shopping, get your hair done, your nails done, get those shoes that you wanted, if he stretches his last penny to make you happy, why are you ungrateful? This is just a rut that you may be in. This is not your forever. See, sometimes we get stuck in financial ruts. Me and my husband were in a financial rut for 2 whole years. And it was rough. Now, keep in mind, like I said, we've been married for going on 4 years. So it's just recently that we're getting out of that rut. Okay, but you have to understand that it's temporary. But when you're faithful to God and you love your husband, God will see you and he will hear your cries. But stop looking at other men and comparing your husband to other men. Your husband could be the best thing that you would ever come across, and some women would never know because they're too busy comparing their husbands to someone else. They're too busy coveting another woman's husbands instead of wanting the one that they have right now, the one who won't hit them, the one who won't abuse them, the one who would cherish them, the one who won't keep them locked up in the house, the one who doesn't have 50 other side chicks. That man wants to be with you and he wants to make you happy, but you are so blind. Women, stop, please, not all, but some. Stop being blind. Cherish the man you have. Support the man you have, even if he has a job at McDonald's. Okay? That man could probably be going to school. He could probably have a business plan. He could probably be trying to do the best he can for his family. But right now, he's just down. And all he needs is his good woman, the good thing that God gave him to lift him up. That's it. That's all he needs. But don't be the one who brings that man down, because the one who hurts that man, the one who divorces that man, the one who causes that man to sin. Let me tell you something about men like that. When you leave a man like that, that man will go get another good woman. That woman will cherish that man. That man will come up in the world. And you want to know what happens? Then you will be on the sideline saying, wow, what did I do? Look what I could have had. Look what God had blessed me with. But I messed up the blessing because my eyes were too big for my head. Okay? So think about that for a minute. Wait on the change. Wait on God to change your circumstances. Don't change your circumstances for you. Don't put your hand where God has told you to move it. Okay? So that's just what I want to say. For women who are going through this right now, I pray your strength in the Lord. I pray that you submit unto your husbands. I pray that you support your husband. Look at him for the good man he is and not the man that you want him to be. Because when we try to change the man, that's our biggest mistake. That's the first mistake. You cannot change a man. Only God can. Like God can only change you. A man cannot change you. Okay? So that's all I want to say. All right, so God bless.